This is the Olympus Infinity Stylus. I have been seeing it all over TikTok and YouTube, marketed as the best point-and-shoot camera for beginners. So we're going to do a first impressions, and I'm going to take you along shooting my first roll of film on this camera. I've been eyeing this camera for a while now, and I found it on Etsy for around $250 from a reseller. I will link the exact seller I got it from, as well as some other options I was looking at. But I wanted to get a new point-and-shoot camera because my Minolta that I talk about in my point-and-shoot film video is a little broken, meaning the shutter button was taking a long time to focus, and it was just an old camera that was pretty beat up, and I got it for pretty cheap, so I wanted to find something new that I could use as my go-to film point-and-shoot camera. This camera has a lot of great features that are actually pretty easy to understand with the little screen on top. First being the self-timer, just takes 10 seconds before shooting the photo. Then flash, there's a ton of different modes, including auto, auto S, off, fill in, and then there's a little picture of a moon, which probably means night mode. Then there's the date, which you can change based on obviously the current date, and then the zoom. The lens is 35 to 70 millimeters. The screen also shows how many photos you have, obviously, and it also shows you how much battery you have, which is really helpful since it's an actual battery. I just attached this random strap to it just in case I dropped it. I didn't want to drop it on its first run out. I can't stop doing that, it's so fun. I'm in New York and we are going to shoot on the Olympus. I'm meeting up with some friends in a bit. They're shooting content for TikTok and YouTube, but I'm going to be shooting and vlogging the experience. I'm excited to test this out. This actually fits in my bag perfectly along with this vlog camera, so we're ready. Also shooting on a roll of Kodak 400 Ultra Max that I shot my last film video on. It's only $24 and it was pretty inexpensive again. A nice view here, so I'm gonna take the first picture of the window. I hope the flash doesn't go off and we don't get like a little reflection, but hopefully it'll be smart enough to recognize that it's too bright to do the flash. Times Square because Brayden wants pictures.
Excuse me, miss. $5. I'll take your photo.
Brayden wants pictures in front of this American flag. Where'd he go? This is what's going on right now. And I'm here to take some film photos. Wow, this lighting's actually really good. This day I was in the Dormify offices for my summer internship, and we were shooting this new collection with Roller Rabbit, so I thought it would be a fun time to shoot some film. So here are the shots I got. Okay, quickly, I want to finish this roll. I'm at 17 out of 24. I have this little setup for a picnic and some flowers I want to use in an inspo picture. So that's what I'm going to try and do. This is my current setup for a tripod. This is an iPhone tripod. So yesterday, I think I finished this roll. It says I'm at 25, but there's only 24 pictures, obviously, in this roll. So I think I'm just gonna take a few random shots and then hope for the best. Alright. Yeah, just the scans.
And do you have any negatives back?
Nope, that's okay. Final thoughts on the camera. I really do like how most of these pictures turned out. There are just a few that I don't feel amazing about. I feel like in Times Square, the camera actually did pretty well when the subject was pretty still. Otherwise, when you're moving and it's dark, it's kind of hard to get a clear picture, but that's kind of the case with any camera. In the office, I think the pictures that the flash went off turned out great. Like, these are completely in focus. This is one of my favorite pictures. Everything's pretty clear and the flash was obviously clear. But then we get into these and I feel like because the flash didn't go off, the colors are weird and everything was just not as sharp as I think they should have been. I think in the future I wouldn't turn the flash onto auto, but I would put it on a setting that made sure it went off for every picture. Then we get into the self-timer pictures. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I think either the camera focused while I pressed the shutter rather than when I stepped in the frame, but some of them actually turned out pretty clear, others were pretty blurry. I think for the future I just need to test out different settings and maybe a different roll of film because I don't necessarily like the coloring on this film, but I really just think I need to play around with it. This definitely has a lot of potential, and obviously this was my first time using the camera, so now I know what to look out for and how to adjust in different lighting settings. I have already shot another roll of film on this camera, so stay tuned for my Chicago vlog that's coming up very soon, and I'm excited to shoot more on this camera. I think overall it's a great beginner camera because of all the easy to use features and how compact it is, and although it is a little pricier than my $15 Minolta, it definitely is higher quality and feels like a very sturdy and high quality camera.